Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 31st of December 2017 until the 6th of January 2018. And this is for you coming from Cancer. Now let's start on Sunday the 31st, which is going to be a very difficult day for you, morning, afternoon, evening and night. Well, that's the program of all these planets. So having known that from me, you will say to yourself, I have to be very cautious, and you should be. And how? Be careful what you say, what you do in the morning, afternoon periods. They are very fast planets. They make you very impulsive, very impatient, very hasty. And they produce a character from you that will be very rebellious. So all that put together, you're a loose cannonball. You can just create a lot of difficulties for yourself. And if it's others who behave that way, then avoid these people or just don't retaliate. Evening nightfall period, planets slow down, and that means for you coming from Cancer, gloominess, unhappiness. Something's going to go and spoil your evening nightfall session. Make sure it's not you doing that, and if others do that, try to just sit back and be tolerant, let the time pass, trying to find solutions easily. But I make your evening nightfall period extremely bad, up to 70%. So if you don't really have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home, be with the people you love. But even then, with the people you love, be careful what you say. These planets are not very selective how they give you trouble. And so watch out that what you say, what you do, be careful. And don't bring up past issues especially. And also your plans may be changed in the evening nightfall session or cancelled, and that alone will put you into a bad mood. So double check everything. Monday the 1st for you coming from Cancer is a good enough day. It's the morning, afternoon at least. It helps you, it gives you some leadership roles, it makes people think well of you, it gives you support in areas of romance or marriage. At your place of work or in business, you are also going to meet important people. So I like your Monday the 1st, except that I find there is one planet here that makes you or others perceive you as very arrogant. So it's the way, either your temperament or what you say or what you do. So have your nod, have your smile, and that will overcome all these issues. Show people you are receptive to whatever they want and what they want to say. Your morning, afternoon will be much better. Evening and nightfall, they are very fast, rebellious planets there. And for you in Cancer, they give you somehow a feeling that whatever you try and do, you will always be a person who unexpectedly and suddenly will come up with the wrong thing to say or the wrong thing to do. So that's going to happen in the evening and nightfall session. So if you can be cautious about what you say and do, you will lower the temperature, and you can even turn the evening and nightfall period into a much more enjoyable time for you. Tuesday the 2nd is brilliant in the morning, afternoon. You get good news wherever you are, whatever you do. So you got to put your energy, every hour counts. In your place of work, show off your plans, talk to people what you want. In your area of business, go out and look for business contracts. You will make very good contacts as well. And so everything depends on you. If you just want to sit back and have a good time, well, that will be it, but it will be a waste of time. Some good days don't come like this very often. So you've got to be busy and target what you want. You can't have everything under the sun. Target what you want on this morning, afternoon period of Tuesday the 2nd, and you will get it. Evening, nightfall, very fast planets are seen. And they, of course, will make you fast, impatient, hasty, saying things without thinking, doing things without thinking, and making you argue. They'll make your tongue go. One of these planets rules your tongue, and that tongue won't stop and will say all the wrong things. So you have listened to me, don't do that. Tell yourself, I will say less, I will do less, I will slow down. That's all. That's your medicine. And that way you can turn around. These planets will leave you alone when they can't get at you, when they see you are not responding. And then you control them, and you will have a much better evening nightfall session. But drive slowly. Wednesday the 3rd, a brilliant morning, afternoon, early evening period. You are so lucky wherever you are, whatever you do. There's good news in job, there's good news in business. your marriage area, romance area, family area is all wonderful. So why don't you include socializing for lunch, socializing for tea or high tea, and even going out for dinner. It's a time where you can do all these things very well. Regarding the evening and nightfall period, there is a planet that can make you behave in a way that you are not agreeable. It's not a very bad planet, but it's neither is it a very good one. You will get some help from the helpful planet morning, afternoon. But the evening one, you have to be very tolerant with people. And you have to be a person to be careful, not to be dominating. Okay? And then you will turn your evening nightfall into a much better situation. Thursday the 4th, for you coming from Cancer, starts in a very, not a good way. This is the planet of unexpected moves, of sudden events. And he happens to be very negative on this Thursday the 4th. And so he will make all your plans change unexpectedly. He'll make you make mistakes where you don't even realize you made them because you are very impulsive then, you're very impatient and hasty then. So slow down in whatever you do. Think twice, look at the situation and try to improve as much as possible this morning and afternoon of Thursday the 4th. Otherwise things are going to go very wrong very quickly. Now the evening nightfall is very good for you coming from Cancer. And evening nightfall can bring many solutions and bring many good possibilities of turning around what was a very unpredictable morning, afternoon into a very stable evening nightfall period. And so you're going to be very lucky. Be about. If you're looking for business, go out and meet people. If you're looking for help in your job area, go out with your colleagues, go out with your bosses. If you want to bond that evening nightfall period with a marriage partner, family, and also romance people. So it ends very nicely for you this Thursday the 4th. Friday the 5th, I see again very fast planets. And these fast planets, the duty of theirs is to make you go fast, make you make mistakes, make you say the wrong thing, make you do the wrong thing. So slow down. Every minute of the day, just say slow down. Before you say something in your mind, slow down. And talk slow and do slow, and that way you will be able to control these morning afternoon periods. These are not very bad periods in Cancer, but because of the speed at which they do, they make you tend to be making a miscommunication and a miscalculation because they want to see you make a mistake. So if you slow down, you won't be making a mistake. And definitely want to focus on what you do because these planets bring a scattering of energy. Too much to do, left, right, center. And so what happens then is you can't finish what you start. That's what it ends up, trying to get everything right. So focus on what's important and get it done. Evening nightfall planets now move the opposite, very slow. So your plans may be delayed in the evening, they may be cancelled. So double check all this in the earlier part of the day because some depression, some gloominess, some unhappiness is there. It could be meeting some people who come across your path you don't like to be with. It could be people of your past who bring bad news for you. And somehow the evening nightfall period for you in Cancer can turn pretty bad in the sense that you end the day on a very sour note. So if you don't really have to be out with people you suspect can give you trouble, don't be out with them. Go back to the safety of your own home. Be with the people who show you love instead. Saturday the 6th for you coming from Cancer starts okay, but there are planets that make you disagreeable. They make you you see there's a couple of these planets on this morning and afternoon of Saturday the 6th whose duty is to make your relationships, which can be personal, which can be at place of work, which can be in business, and it needles this, makes your ego a very difficult one. So others who are tending to find problems with you. It makes you be a person who in the morning, afternoon finds a lot of little problems here, there, everywhere. So try to concentrate and focus on how to get things done well. Don't show your temper. I say don't show your temper because the planet of temper is an aggression is waiting for you in the evening and nightfall period. And as you move into that area of the day, evening, nightfall, aggression, provocation, confrontation is all waiting to happen. Either by a wrong word said, by a wrong action done, and also a body language. So you've got to be careful not to be provocative. Take the soft approach in words, in actions, and this way you will control this planet. He will leave you alone after a while when he realizes he can't do much about it. And drive carefully as well, and stay away from people who turn aggressive or violent. Well, that's my week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me. And that will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and looking at your palms. While you're on Skype, I will face read you as well. And I will ask you to send me photos of your palms by email, because they're much sharper at that time. And I will use the Kabbalistic Tarot if you want me to as well. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email. Let's get down to it for this 90-minute session at only USD 50, where I will tackle in seriousness all your 5, 6 or 7 years in the coming, in all areas of your life. And I'll give you a lot of solutions as well. Well, until then, thank you and good luck.